I'm Zoe from rollergirl.ca, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to adjust the trucks on plates that have standard kingpins. This video is to be used in conjunction with our other video on how to adjust your trucks. In that video, we go into further detail on adjusting for your personal preferences with better visuals. But today I'm going to be focusing on how to safely adjust and maintain your plates with standard kingpins. In our other video, we focus on plates with inverted kingpins. Like this Powerdyne thrust, a plate with an inverted kingpin is inserted from the bottom of the plate, like this, and is adjusted with a removable kingpin nut. Standard kingpins are usually found on vintage plates. They're most often aluminum plates. You'll also see this kind of setup on sugar plates such as Super X, Competitor, and Classic. A standard style kingpin is inserted to the plate from the top, like this. You'll also find that it has a lock nut. This is a hex nut, usually an 11/16 inch nut, that needs to be tightened down to fit securely. All adjustments are made by the non-removable head of the kingpin. This is a 9/16 inch. Sometimes you will also find it with a flathead screwdriver insert. To adjust the trucks on this style of kingpin, you have to first loosen the kingpin lock nut at the base of the kingpin closest to the plate. In this case, we use an 11/16 inch crescent wrench. It does need to be thin because there isn't a bunch of room here. I also find it's easier to do this kind of adjustment without the wheels on the plates. Turning the lock nut to the left, lefty-loosey, you want to slightly loosen it. This should be a little bit difficult. The lock nut needs to be quite tight. You don't want to loosen it too much because you don't want to create too much space on the kingpin, and at this time you want to adjust the trucks. While holding the tool on the kingpin locking nut, you now want to loosen the kingpin using your 9/16 inch tool. You do want to adjust them slightly tighter than you would like. When you tighten the kingpin locking nut back down, it will create more space, causing your trucks to be slightly looser than you thought they would be. Once you have them to the right setting for you, you want to tighten the kingpin lock nut down. And remember, righty-tighty. I find using a longer tool is easier because you can get better torque. It is super important to make sure that the kingpin lock nut is tight. With the regular vibrations of roller skating, some of the parts on our skates can come loose. If your kingpin lock nut loosens, the kingpin can rise out of the plate. This can throw your truck adjustment out of whack. It can also pull the kingpin up and your trucks can fall off your skates. Checking the tightness of this lock nut is important every few skates. There are also some high-end aluminum plates that also have a standard style kingpin inserted from the top of the plate, but are adjusted with removable kingpin nuts similar to an inverted kingpin. These plates include Powerdyne Reactor, Pilot Falcons, and roll line plates. Now, most of these manufacturers will install these kingpins with a thread filler such as Loctite, so it is less likely for them to rise out of the plate, but it is something to keep an eye on. For more information on how to adjust your trucks and finding the right adjustment for your skating style, I also suggest watching our video on how to adjust your trucks. The link is in the description. We would love to hear your feedback. If you have any comments or video suggestions, please leave it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy skating!